Today, we are going to be looking into checking accounts. So, a checking account is a bank account that allows easy access to your money. You are given an account number that links your money to you for access. So, let's compare the differences between a checking and a savings account. Checking accounts are more for your everyday money, while savings is money you're saving for. So, money for emergencies, vacations, retirements, etc. Checking account is money should be the money that you use to pay your bills, while your savings account is more of your long-term money. Checking and savings accounts are typically free. Sometimes they might make you have a minimum that you have to have in that account, or they charge you a fee. Checking accounts do not earn interest, while savings accounts earn interest. And checking accounts, you have unlimited access to your money, while savings accounts limits the number of times you can withdraw your money in a month. So how do you access your money through a checking account? You can access it by writing a check, using your debit card, going to the ATM, through your online account or making online payments, or using the bank teller. Types of transactions. A debit is money that is subtracted from your account. So bills, groceries, rent, any purchases, or any withdrawals. A credit is money added to your account. So refunds out of purchases, your paycheck, and then when you deposit your cash. A deposit slip is filled out to deposit checks, paychecks, and cash into a checking or a savings account. So there's an example of a deposit slip. You can have a generic slip, which would look like this, or one that actually has your name and address already printed on it with your account number already attached. That will be in your booklet of checks. So, how to fill out a deposit slip? The first thing you're going to do is fill out the date and print your name and account number. That's if you're using a generic. So, your date would go here, your name, and then your account number. Then you are going to put the total of your cash, including any change you have in this section right here. Then you're going to list each of your checks that's being deposited individually. So the first one you would list here, and then on the back has a list for any more, and then you'd put the total from the back here. Then you're going to write the subtotal. So you're going to add your cash and all your checks and write your subtotal on this line. And then if you want cash back from your deposit, you put the amount on the less cash line. So any money you want back in cash, you're going to put that amount here. And then you're going to subtract those two amounts to get your net deposit, what's actually going into your bank account. The last thing you do is you sign if you're getting cash back. You do not sign if you're just depositing money in. So let's look at some examples. The first example, Brianna Ritchie received money for her birthday. To stay on track of her savings goals, she wants to deposit all the money into her savings account, except $50 for spending. Fill out a deposit slip for a check of $25 and a $50 check, along with a $100 bill into her savings account with the number. So, the first thing we're going to do is write the date. There's no date on this problem, so we're just going to use today's date. And don't forget the year. And this is going into her savings account. So we're going to check off the savings account. And don't forget the name. And then the account number. Now, it says she has a $25 check and a $50 check. So, right here, there you see the larger space. That's going to be your decimal point. Your 2 cents goes on the right, and then your dollars on the left. So we have a $25 check. So 2, 5. And then don't forget the zeros. And then a $50 check. So we're going to put it right below. And she put in a $100 bill. Then we're going to find the subtotal. So 100 plus 25 plus 50 gives us $175. But she wants to have $50 for spending in cash. So we're going to put it under less cash and subtract these two. So 175 minus 50 is $125 going into her savings account. Since we are getting cash back, we have to sign. So we're going to sign, and then you would end up giving your deposit slip to the bank teller with your cash and your checks. Let's look at the next problem. Charles Scott made a deposit to his checking account on January 5th. He deposited 17 20s, 18 10s, 9 5s, and 37 1s, along with 2 checks of $39.86 and $100.92. He received no cash back, so we need to create a deposit slip for his account, and he provided the account number. So the first thing we need to do is to write the date, his name, and his account number. So the date is January 5th. We're going to assume it's this year. Customer's name, Charles Scott. And his account number. Now we need to figure out how much cash he had. So he had 17 20s. So how much dollars is that? 17 times 20 gives us $340. He had 18 10s. So that's $180. 9 5s, that's $45. And 37 1s. So that's $37. Now we're going to add all this up. We get $602. So this is the amount of cash. So we're going to put $602, and it's going into his checking account. And then he had some checks here. So we had $39.86 and $100.92. So we need to find the total. So we're going to take $206 plus $39.86 plus $100.92. And we get $742.78. He is not getting any cash back, so our total of the deposit is $742.78. And we do not need a sign since we're not getting any cash back. So those are a couple examples. If you have any questions on checking accounts, please reach out.